Welcome to the reality of the Chabahar collapse. For years, we were fed a steady diet of hype about India's strategic masterstroke in Iran, a project meant to challenge the massive China-Pakistan economic corridor. But as of January 2026, the mask has finally slipped, revealing a project that wasn't a bridge to Central Asia, but a house of cards that folded at the first sign of pressure. Let's look at the cold, hard numbers that the PR teams in New Delhi tried to hide. While China was putting its money where its mouth is, with a staggering $62 billion commitment to Gwadar and CPEC, India was playing small stakes poker. Their total direct investment commitment, a measly $120 million. That is not a regional strategy. It's a rounding error. Even their much-touted 10-year pact signed in 2024 has effectively evaporated. The real betrayal, however, isn't just about the money, it's about the lack of backbone. On January the 12th, 2026, the moment Washington threatened a 25% tariff on any country doing business with Iran, India didn't just hesitate, they capitulated. Reports indicate that India has already moved to fully liquidate its financial commitments, transferring the remaining $120 million to Iran just to wash its hands of any further liability. This is what strategic autonomy looks like in practice, complete and utter surrender to foreign dictates. Look at the chaos at India Ports Global Limited. In a scene that looks more like a corporate retreat than a global power expansion, the board of directors resigned en masse this month. They even took the project's website offline. Why? To insulate themselves from US penalties. If you're so terrified of a sanction that you can't even keep a website running, you've no business claiming leadership in the Indian Ocean. And what about the capacity? By 2030, Gwadar is projected to handle 400 million tons of cargo annually. Chabahar? A pathetic 10 to 12 million tons. India-Iran bilateral trade has stagnated at a mere $1.68 billion, proving that for all the talk of connectivity, the actual economic engine was never even started. India used the people of Sistan, Balochistan and the hopes of landlocked Central Asian nations as a geopolitical pawn. They promised a gateway, but the moment the US Treasury Department looked at their ledgers, they ran for exit. The current sanctions waiver expires on April 26, 2026, and India is already packing its bag. Chabahar is now the ultimate symbol of paper tiger foreign policy. You can't lead a region if you're too afraid to stand your ground. You can't be a reliable partner if your friendship has a price tag set by a third party. As India retreats, they leave behind a legacy of delays, indecision, and a clear message to the world. When things get tough, New Delhi doesn't stand with its partners, it looks for the nearest exit.